Becoming a high value woman is not about having expensive clothes, luxury bags, or looking perfect on Instagram. It's more about becoming a kind of woman whose presence feels peaceful, powerful, and unforgettable. Assalamualaikum everyone. If nobody has told you this recently, I have to tell you that I'm proud of you for still trying, for still healing, for still believing that one day your life will make sense. Today's video is going to be a deep talk, heart to heart, because nowadays social media has completely changed the meaning of high value woman. People think being a high value woman is getting attention, being desired, acting cold, looking expensive, and making people chase you. But honestly, a truly high value woman is does not beg to be chosen. She chooses herself first. And I thought every girl should need to hear this. So let's grab a chai or coffee and let's start. First point, some girls lose themselves in friendships and relationships trying to be loved. They shrink themselves just to be accepted. They tolerate disrespect because they're scared of being alone. A high value woman doesn't do this. A high value woman knows loneliness is painful, but losing yourself is worse. So she stops over explaining, she stops forcing connections, and she stops begging people to care. Second part, she heals herself instead of bleeding on others. One thing I realize that unhealed pain changes people. Sometimes some people are so rude, toxic, and emotionally unavailable because inside they're hurting. And healing is hard. Healing is very hard because healing means facing your trauma, facing your rejections, facing insecurities, and facing the version of you that tolerated less than you deserved. But a high value woman heals not because she's perfect, but because she's doesn't want her pain to control her life anymore. She starts protecting her energy, her mind, her heart because she understands that being soft is not weakness, it's her strength in this cruel world. Number third, she builds a life outside of people. This is important because some people make people their entire world, and when those people leave, their whole identity collapses. But a high value woman don't do this. High value woman has purpose, she has goals, dreams, hobbies, a relationship with Allah, a purpose in life, a vision for her future. She enjoys people, but she doesn't depend on them for happiness. And honestly, that changes everything. You stop entertaining bare minimum, you stop chasing, and suddenly your standard rise eventually. Fourth point is her modesty is power. In a world where women are constantly told to expose more, a woman who protects herself becomes rare. Rare things are valuable. A high value woman understands that her body is not a public property. Her worth is not measured by how much attention she gets online. And honestly, there is something so powerful about a woman who respects herself enough to protect her peace, her energy. Not everything needs to be shown, not everything needs to be validated. Peace comes when your life stops becoming a performance for people. Fifth point, she learns to walk away. This part literally changed my life. A high value woman knows when to walk away from disrespect, from friendships, from being drained, and yes, walking away hurts. It is tough. But staying somewhere where you're constantly suffering hurts more. Sometimes Allah removes people from your life because He heard conversations you didn't, saw intentions that you didn't see. So stop crying over endings because some endings are protection and you will thank Allah one day for doors that got closed. Sixth point, she becomes disciplined. Let me say something uncomfortable. Confidence without discipline means nothing. Nothing. A high value woman keeps promises to herself. She works on herself quietly. She works on herself quietly. She prays even when she feels lazy. She tries new things. She protects her mind from negativity.